Hi everyone, this is Suran from Click to Know. Today I thought I will post an informative video where I explain to you how you can prevent your iPhone from consuming data without your knowledge. Now this video was made using an iPhone, so if you do not have an iPhone, just follow this video anyway, because if you are familiar with your Android devices, these same options are available on your phones too. It's just that they may be placed at a different location. Otherwise, just subscribe to my channel and wait for my Android video to come out so that you can follow the instructions on that. One thing most of us don't realize is that while we leave our phones on, they can consume a lot of data without us knowing. Now I am someone who has been aware of this for some time, and hence I have set up my phone in such a way that the device does not consume data without my knowledge. Now firstly, let's make sure we save mobile data. Step 1. Turn off mobile data access to the App Store. You go to Settings, Mobile Data, scroll to the section where it lists down the applications having access to mobile data. Find the App Store in this list and switch it off. If you want the phone to access mobile data in a special scenario, then you make sure you go there and activate it just for that occasion and switch it back when you are done. On this same window, I personally like to have mobile data switched off for some social media apps because I prefer not to limitlessly scroll through social media apps like Twitter and Instagram while I'm out and about, because they have the potential to unknowingly take a big chunk of your data. Then YouTube. When you play a video on YouTube, while it is on Wi-Fi or mobile data, the application tends to pick the highest resolution available based on the bandwidth presented to it by the mobile network. So make sure each time you access YouTube and play a video, you click on the little three dots and change the quality to something your data connection can afford to handle. I personally prefer 360p. P stands for progressive, but that is a completely different topic. But basically, the higher the number here, the higher the data consumption and the battery consumption. In essence, it affects the battery as your phone needs more energy to produce more clearer videos for you. Now you need to remember to check this every time you enter YouTube and play your first video. Once you have set this to the resolution you prefer, you do not need to change it again during the session. Also, turn off this autoplay button you see just below the video if it is on, because if your child or someone starts playing with the phone and leaves a video on, it will continuously play videos until you ask it to stop. If you have not changed the resolution too, then that will be the end of your data quota. Next comes turning off automatic downloads and updates. The App Store will always try to keep your apps up to date by default. Best thing to do is to keep your automatic updates off so that you can pick and choose which applications you want to update based on your priorities. How you do this is by going to Settings, iTunes and App Store. Under the automatic download section, deselect all options, music, apps, books and audiobooks and app updates. Switch off automatic downloads on the mobile data section also while you are here. Video autoplay should be turned off here as well, just like we did for YouTube. This prevents the App Store from downloading and playing preview videos for you each time you enter the App Store. Just to give you a feeling, this is how many app updates are pending in my list. You can see that this list, which I had aggregated within about 2 months already, has about 3 to 4 GB worth of updates pending. Now in most cases, all these downloads will just download automatically without the user being aware, and then we end up blaming the internet service provider because we think there is some conspiracy there. Next, turn off background app refresh. Now it's best to turn off background app refresh for applications which you do not want. Now this background app refresh functions as a way for applications to send your usage data for tracking purposes and as a way to keep the data refreshed in the background while you are not accessing it. Contrary to popular belief, turning this off does not prevent you from receiving messages on your applications. In addition to consuming data, this also consumes a lot of battery life on your device, so have this turned off always if you want to preserve your battery. How you do this is by going to settings, general, background app refresh, and select off from the top. If you have a preference, just in case, you can do that by simply selecting the application from the list just below. The next step, WhatsApp. While WhatsApp acts as a way for us to keep connected with our loved ones, it also is a major contributor to data consumption. By now you will be a part of a few WhatsApp groups. Do you actually watch all the videos which come through on those groups? Are you even interested sometimes? Not likely, at least not all the groups. But did you know that WhatsApp still automatically downloads all those videos onto your iPhone? Well, yes it does, unless you tell it otherwise. How to prevent this is by going to WhatsApp, settings, data and storage usage. Now you will see several options here. Priority wise, the best one to turn off is video, because that consumes the highest amount of data. If you want to select to download even any other type of file based on your preference, you can deselect the others as well here. Once you have selected these options, this is how you will see the videos and files shared on your groups. It shows you a hazy image of the file which you can opt to download by clicking on it. Next, go to settings, chats and deselect save to camera roll. This is only if you want to stop every forward picture message or video message turning up on your Photos app. I find this very annoying because when I am searching in all photos for a personal capture, I have to go through a lot of unnecessary pictures and videos before I find what I am looking for. Also, it saves a lot of hassle trying to delete them one by one whenever your phone runs out of storage space. If there is actually something you receive which you want to keep, then make sure to select the picture you want to save and save it. Then it will get saved to your photo gallery. Next step, Viber. This also works similarly to how WhatsApp works. Just go to Viber, more, settings, media. Photo quality, here you can select the photo quality. Obviously the lowest selection consumes the least amount of data. Then save to gallery. This works the same way it did for WhatsApp earlier. Deselect this if you don't want every forward picture message or video message turning up on your Photos app. Right, so thanks everyone for watching. I hope this was helpful. I plan to post the Android version of this shortly. So if you are interested, do subscribe and press that bell icon, which will ensure you are notified when the new videos are posted. Also, I will do a similar one for macOS also. If you think I missed out on any other ways of preserving data, do mention it in the comments box. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up, as it helps with the YouTube algorithm so that this video will reach a wider audience. Thank you. Stay safe.